I'm live here at the headquarters for American Times Publishing and the Dixieline Connection at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain in Callens, Virginia. It's 9:06 p.m. on May 28th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Made it back, made it back. I'm here, I'm here. What's going on, people? Greg, what's happening, man? What's up, my brother? From another mother. We say, Brandon, Allen. How's everything going, fellas? Old Smoke? Almost there. I was tied up today. That's why you didn't see me. I actually had to work today. Appreciate it, Jimmy Mack. I'll tell you what, man. Thank you. Thank each one of you guys. You guys have been the ones that have done it. Not me. Man, I just sat here and talked. If anything, it's been a group. I'll tell you what, we'll all thank Pucky. Pucky. They want to thank you. Get on up here. Get up here, Pucky. They say, thank you, Pucky. Almost there. You almost got 1,000. You almost got 1,000. Yeah, old Pucky. Ugh. He put his tongue right in my mouth. That old Pucky. Do the Pucky cam. You didn't like that, did you? Say, Daddy, I don't like that. Can you guys hear me? Ben, you can't hear anything? How about everybody else? Can everybody else hear me? Oh, yeah, we'll get a Pucky cam. We'll get a Pucky cam. I need a button I can hit and like have different cameras. You know, click, go to the Pucky cam. Because he's sitting there on the floor right now. Okay, good deal, good deal. Check your audio, Ben. No, I shouldn't have done that. That's sign language, and I can't sign. You know, I got approved by Patreon. I got a Patreon account now. I just haven't launched it yet. And they've got podcasts on there. And so I was thinking about setting up a podcast on that Patreon account, using it for that. And, you know, Jay Cash, what's going on? Laced with the game. Oh, man, we talk about having a podcast. I got a Patreon account now. I just haven't launched it yet. Like, everything's been approved, and all I got to do now is hit the launch button. So and they've got podcasts on there. I can take my videos and upload them on there. I did a behind the scenes video the other night. You guys don't know about it, but while I was getting set up to do this, I took a camera and set it up right here, right there, and then I like did all my stuff to set up like behind the scenes shit, and then I let the camera run for about, I don't know, 30 minutes or something while I was on here talking to you guys. So like you could see everything I was doing from my angle while I was talking to you guys. And I'm gonna put that up on Patreon. Oh yeah, they're dangerous. They're dangerous, and they're high maintenance. I wouldn't put all my dogs on them. Just put, just put, you know. I wouldn't suggest put all my dogs on cable runs. Your stuff ain't as laid back as mine, apparently. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm still gonna go live on YouTube. Well, I still like them old cable setups, man. That's what I use. I've got my dogs that are out running loose are on cables. What's going on with your cable runs, Greg? Yeah, like I said, that's what I use. Old Smoke is cables, but you know they. I just like the space that it provides. My dogs have got over. Well, sometimes you just got to go with your environment, and hey, man, TGIF. I mean, we talking about cable runs. Um, you can't really let them run the whole thing. Some cable runs, because the tree's there, you got to put a stop on the cable run. Oh man. Uh, that's some rascally little dogs you got, man. Yeah, you got to put it like this is your cable. Then you put a stop in it. Hang on. See, like say that's your cable, and your dog lives in that area between them two stops. You don't let them run past those stops. You put those stops in the cable. Yeah, put some stops in it so that they can't go all the way to the end. We'll put some stops in there. See, like I put in the little picture? There's your cable. There's a stop. Oh, Greg got some nice shit now. Well, no, I did have one Niggerino dog. Somebody stole it. I had a daughter in Niggerino that I borrowed, and I bred her to Two Eyes. Did y'all know that? Yeah, I had a daughter in Niggerino, and I bred her to Two Eyes. A bitch called Zipper. I borrowed her from Garner. Her name was Kate's Zipper, and she was right out of Niggerino. Sam Cates bred her, and I bred her to some guys in Spain. Got it. Garner got a pup out of the litter, and he sold it to these dudes in Spain. It's out. I'll show it to you. Oh, I got it backwards. She was out of Chinaman to a daughter of Niggerino. I got it backwards. I'm sorry. I got the pedigree wrong. She was a daughter of Chinaman, not a daughter of Niggerino. I thought that bitch was out of Niggerino. Like they changed the papers on that or something. I thought that I thought I used that zipper dog, not that bitch. Like somebody changed the papers. Because that's a weird two eyes pedigree. It's only been looked at 283 times. That one says I bred the snapperhead. D-Bid, what's going on? James, how's it going, buddy? Skywatchers in the room. What's happening? But those guys in Spain are breeding that stuff. If you click forward on it, you'll see what these guys in Spain are breeding it. They contacted me trying to get some dogs. I told them to kick rocks, man. I mean, they're nice guys and everything, but I don't have nothing for them. Ben, what's going on? Steadfast, what's happening? Where's my man Punchy at? I ain't seen Punchy in a while. I ain't seen old Punchy in a long time. No. John, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? So you got you some dogs off of Pepe, man? Oh, well. Well, I'll tell you, old Greg got some nice stuff, man. But yeah, that's the only dog I ever owned. Never had any Niggerino in it. And well, no, that ain't true either. Because I had them dogs from Norman Hooten, and they had Niggerino in them. But you know what? See, that's how I am, man. I don't really look at the bloodline. You're hard on the man laced with the game. So I sit there and I look at the people. Like, I just always looked at those as like the hooting dogs. And looked at the, you know, Chinaman dogs. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? That's a shame. What's up, Jay? What's up? Well, we can talk about Grand Champion Sweet Pea and Pepe El Toro's pedigree. So he sure was a good dog. If you got you some of that Sweet Pea dog, you know, 5-time winner, never went over 45 minutes. That's why that Pepe Toril is so good, because he got that Sweet Pea dog in there. We all know that. And you know why Sweet Pea was so good? You know why Sweet Pea was so good? Y'all know why Sweet Pea was so good? Come on now, say it with me. Why was Sweet Pea so good? Because of Bolero. 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 But no, that Sweet Pea blood's all up in that El Toro dog. That's the best. That's the best bulldog in his 4 generations. We all know that. Well, you know what they say: be a bridge builder all your life, suck one dick, and die a cocksucker. Past history. What's going on? Well, I got a good, strong connection today. I ran a test on it before I went online, and it's booming. I can look up pedigrees. I can do what I want. Oh, I know about it. Oh well, let's get off that man. His shit ain't going too good for him, man. You know, you get a chance, say a prayer for the priest, man. Say a prayer for the priest. His luck ain't too good right now. Hey, and don't forget Sunday night, man. New episodes of Rick and Morty. Yeah, Sunday night. Hey, man, you don't have to justify yourself to anybody, man. Don't do that. Fuck them. Fuck them, Ben. Don't do that, brother. Fuck them. You know, stick to your guns, man. Do like Rodney Suck does with Simba. Y'all gonna have to go to the same school that Rodney Suck did with Simba. What's going on, Russell? Oh, Suicide was from an all game litter, Skywatcher. She was a game bitch and a two-time winner. That bitch won two. And Scott Taylor and I, we were friends. And she came from No Kidding Kennels out of England. And we had won two with her over here and sent her to England to replace another dog they had got from somebody else that didn't work out for them. She was a great bitch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about last week, the game. Well, I mean, who was that guy that bred a lot of that Earl Jr. stuff? What was his name? Epinette. I mean, he bred up some nice stuff. Um, I mean, I never saw any of that stuff. It was way after my time. But, a lot of people believe in it. So, no, I can't see him. Try now. I'm not going to leave it like that. I just did that so you could see if that'll work. So you can post some pedigrees. Try now, Lace. I don't know what's wrong with it, but that might help. Made famous. What's going on? Oh man. Lace, try it now. Try post one now. There you go. Do that. That worked. If you need me to turn it back on, just tell me. I mean, that's the only thing I know what to do right now. I don't know why it won't let you post a pedigree. It's all getting ready to change anyhow here in the next couple of days. Man, oh man. I'll be glad when they make smoking weed legal in July. I will be on here smoking some fatties, man. Shit goes legal July 7th. July 7th. We got about another 5 weeks to go. And then it's on like Donkey Kong. Oh. There you go. We got the Niggerino Depot here. Let me check them out. Oh man, these pedigrees are such a bitch to read. On these lines. Mm-hmm. Yo, what's up? Man, you ain't got to put no more of that up. You ain't got to put no more of that up. Yeah, you ain't got to put no more of that up. That's all good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. I've seen enough. I'm good. No, no, no. Oh, did the timer run out on it? I set that timer on it. I guess the timer ran out. I don't know why it won't let you post a damn pedigree. Fill my damn feet up with that shit. Fucking Ed Farron dogs. That's a waste of electricity, man. Shit. We're trying to conserve electricity in this country. We're the world leader. I was like, ah. I mean, I had to look at California Jack's pedigree program and that pedigree at the same time. I felt like a fucking vampire, man, looking at a cross. I was like, ah. Oh, I think I peed a little when I looked at it, man. Question for you, Lace, with the game. Why? And that was a pedigree. When I looked at the pedigree, I thought to myself, why? Why? Oh, I'm not a big fan of the beeline cowboy stuff. The pedigree looked good except for the cowboy blood, man. I like Ed's blood, and I've said it before. You know, I brushed around the cowboy stuff in the interview. Everybody wants to keep throwing it in my face and wants me to comment on cowboy, and I'm trying to leave it alone, you know. I mean, I could go into it in great detail what happened with that dog, but I'm not going to do it, you know. It was 25 years ago, man. There's no reason to go into it. I'm not going to do it here. I'm not going to do it. It's not my place. You know, but I sure as hell wouldn't want him in my pedigree. You know. But here, you know, now that was 25 years ago, right? But now the reports are people like the dogs off of him. I've talked to lots of people that got cowboy dogs that like them. You know, I know lots of people that got cowboy dogs that like them. Look, that's how we looked at cowboy 25 years ago. Okay. But now, 25 years later, where people are breeding down off of him, they like him. So that's what I'm trying to tell you about individuals and not looking at the pedigree. Look, it's like these guys with El Pepe. Okay, they're looking at that dog. That guy looks at that dog as an individual. Okay, he is just making his own decision about that dog as an individual and breeding that dog as an individual dog, making his own decision about that dog. You know, you're doing the same thing with the cowboy dog. I know, no, but everybody has to make their own decision. No, you know, I had the same problem with Bandit. I mean, Bandit quit. You know, Mountain Man's Bandit curd out. So that's how we found out that Two Eyes was the gamest dog alive. I mean, you know, that's what we used to call Two Eyes, the gamest dog alive. I mean, and trust me when I say that. Alfred, what's going on? Terry. Oh, I'm not being harsh. Lacewith knows what I'm saying. It's the truth. It's all the truth. I'm not going to lie. You know, I might forget something and tell it a little wrong because I don't remember it right. But I'm not lying. You know, I just misremembered. That's different. You need to post some peds. You need to post some peds, Kerr. You want to show us some peds? We found a way to do it. I can make you a moderator for a few minutes, and it'll let you post. I mean, that's what we're doing until I can figure it out. I won't let you. I got no idea. But if you got something you want to post, if you want to post a pedigree or something, just let me know, and I'll make you a moderator, because it'll let moderators do it. Yeah, man. I mean, these are modern day examples. What do you think? What do you think everybody had to do when the shit happened with Bully Son? I mean, don't you think that they had to ask themselves the same questions? You know? I mean, it's happened over and over and over. Hey, how about this one? How about this one? How about maybe Red Boy is out of Teal's Jeff and Teal's Sarge? And, because Teal's Sarge was such a rank dog and Teal's Jeff wasn't nothing special. And so maybe just make it seem like he is a mystery dog. And his pedigree is a mystery. That way he doesn't have to have those rank dogs hung on him as his pedigree. I mean, it's kind of some good marketing. But man, I like that collar. Yeah, I like that collar. Uh-huh. Do it, man. What do you say, Timothy? Cool, Alfred. Oh, you have Chinaman collars. Cool. Drew, what's going on, man? What's happening? Oh, we were talking about cable setups, but we wandered into. I'm not sure what we're talking about. We're talking about old bastards right now. I agree with Randy Fox. Fuck stupidity, man. Act stupid, get treated stupid. I like going stupid. Going stupid's fun, man. I like every opportunity to go stupid. I don't take them. I don't take every opportunity, but I enjoy just the smell of the opportunity. Do it, man. Put it up on my Facebook page. Oh, I never heard of it, man. What's one of the dogs? We can look it up. Check it out. 22. 22. Really? $42. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. We're doing great, man. We're doing great. You just, everything is groovy. No complaints from the kid, man. No, I hadn't had time to anything, man. It's like today I had to work all day today. I got a business, and like I've got a business that I run, and I had to work all day today, and and I still got work to do, and I just cut it out and jumped on here. But if I get a chance, man, I'll check it out. Uh, yeah, is there anything down from that identity dog? That's the ticket. Let me ask you that. What about is there anything down from identity? What individuals are around today that the dog produced? I mean, when I go to looking at the dog, that's the first thing I'm going to look at. What did he throw? What did he produce? Where are they? How many of them are there? You know, how much of the blood is there? How many people are using it? Yeah, I don't know nothing about him, man. Don't know nothing about him. Mm. Well, I know that Jerry Wiseman, did a really great job reading that stuff. And now, see, there's an example. I'll give you an example of the little gator dog blood. There's an example of a bloodline that was bred by one guy, started out breeding that stuff, Jerry Wiseman, and he started selling dogs. And then BMW and Vieira Brothers and a couple other people started buying dogs from him, and they had big success with him. Um, Never heard of the dog, you know, but um, they started having big success with the dogs. Hang on one second here. They started having big success with the dogs. And little Gator, man, he was just a little cold dog. I mean, you know, he wasn't nothing special, but those people believed in him, and you know, Jerry Wiseman believed in him, and you know, they now breed that blood all over the world. You know, it's a good bloodline. Snake Man's Poncho. What dog is that? You talking about Snake Man today, Snake Man? Like Snake Man 2021? You talking about that dog? He's got like those. It's like looks like it's got my old blood in it, way back. Rose 3. I mean, that shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. If there was any dogs bred like that, don't you think I'd have them? How do you think some dogs just drop out of the sky like that? You better think. You better think. Mm. Well, he was a great dog. You know, that's the dog to beat Mayfield Snow in the rematch from when Pool Hall Red beat Easy. Excuse me, when Easy beat Pool Hall Red. They come back with Charlie and beat the Snow Dog. Um, and Charlie was sold after he was finished. He was sold to Supernat, where he stood at stud for quite a long time, and then I heard he was sold again. Went down to Florida. I don't know, man. I always thought it was Bolero. Bolero. Mm, maybe Drew. Nothing. Nothing. Sitting here. I bought a bunch of dog treats and some new dog toys, and I got some new dog shampoo. And I'm gonna give all my dogs baths, and they all got new toys. They got these. It's like a hoof. It's pretty cool, man. Take it and stuff it full of peanut butter. And give it to them. You know, I got, historian that the fourth dog Bolero beat was Ace's sister, right? Little Bit. That was a full sister to Ace. Out of Charlie, bred to a bitch, out of Zebo to daughter of Tomsic Spider. She was a two-time winner and a full sister to Ace. Bolero beat her in 36 minutes. Ghost of Bully Son. I tried to buy the bitch at 15 minutes. I tried to stop the match at 15 minutes and buy her. At 15 minutes, I offered him the whole bet plus like, I don't know, $1,000 or something, and offered to buy the dog. And he wouldn't do it. He was losing. And but he wouldn't take the deal. And she couldn't go. It wasn't that she wouldn't go. She couldn't go at 36 minutes. So she was a good little bitch, man. Good little bitch. I'd like to have had that dog. Anyhow, he wasn't giving her up. He took her home. He put a collar on that bitch and walked her down the driveway. Oh man, that bitch was, her father was Champion Charlie. Her mother was right out of Zebo and Tomsic Spider. I mean, she was pit royalty. I wanted that bitch. But, hell, the second bitch that Bolero went into, we tried to buy her afterwards. They wouldn't sell her to us. The Bridget dog that Bolero went into the second time out, that Buster female, we tried to buy her and ended up getting a hold of her brother. What was his name, historian? That dog, the brother to Bridget that we got a hold of through Bobby Balliel, Angus. We got a hold of her brother, Angus, and bred Angus to a daughter of Two Eyes named Rosita, and produced a whole bloodline of dogs. A dog named Red Angus came out of that and threw a whole bloodline of dogs. Got a Mayday litter coming. Hey, Greg, you want me to just make him a moderator so he can post them? Does he know how to post? Well, I don't know. I didn't see the one of them go, Kair. So I couldn't tell you. But the general consensus was that Charlie was a better dog. You know, that's what all the old timers always said. And that dog, that female would have fit right into my yard. Um, Being off of Charlie to a daughter of Zebo, that would have that you know that would have been a real nice dog to have. Um, I could have brought it in into my yard, bringing in all the blood I like bringing in without bringing Jeep in. So I liked it. It was real nice. It brought in the Finley's bow. It brought in the honey bunch. It brought all that stuff in without bringing in the Otis blood because I don't like the Otis stuff. So, I never heard any stories about Jeep quitting. Don't know much about Rapid Roy. Well, now when I say I don't like the Jeep stuff, now I'm talking about those dogs that were like Jeep Otis Rascal. You know, they didn't have any red boy in them. These were just straight bred Jeep dogs. You know, now I'm not talking about Jeep Red Boy. I'm talking about straight bred Jeep dogs. They bred a lot of those dogs like that before the Jeep Red Boy cross. This is prior to the Jeep Red Boy cross. We're talking about back in the mid '80s up to the you know during that period. There was a whole lot of these dogs that were straight bred Jeep. You know, and they just I mean, just compared to what I had, just compared to what I had, what we were using, they just, you know, were not that. I mean, I just wasn't a fan. That's all. I just wasn't a fan. You know, they had issues with them. They were coming out bow legged. They had holes in their hearts. And the reason I was so versed in the dogs was Gene Smith lived about 10 minutes from me. And Gene Smith was the guy that had bred Jeep to Honey and owned that ham dog, bred ham to Honey, Yum Yummy, all that stuff. He lived 10 minutes away from me. So I got to see all that stuff. Yeah, and that was from the third breeding of of um of Jeep to to Honey, Lug, Hug, and Snug. The first breeding produced uh, Champion Juicy and Champion Darby. Both came out of Jeep and Honey. Um, and oh yeah, hug, snug, bug, rug, tug, lug, chug, flug. Close all these tabs I got open. Ooh. When's the good stuff coming? Hmm. Oh, I'm having a great time, man. I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm watching everybody chat. It's exactly what I do this for, so you guys can talk. I mean, I like talking too, but the main thing is so everybody can get together, have a nice conversation. No, I never seen Black. I mean, I might have seen Black Bart. When was it? I mean, it ain't about me. It's about us, you know. It's about all of us. Um, oh hell, I'll have to just show you mine. There's my favorite. There's my favorite Eli strain right there. You know it, Greg. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. That's the main thing need y'all to do is hit the subscribe button. Uh-oh, you ran the trolls off. They said, "Oh, he's got too many people in there." Then trolls took off. Ah, cool, Junior. It's nice to see you. Yeah, pig picking be good. That's the way I like them Eli dogs. He's his stud too. If anybody wants to breed to him, old cut ear. We need to get him bred. I like this old dog, Champion Lucius. Um, I refereed his champion. No, I refereed his fourth. I refereed his fourth match, and man, he was a motherfucker. Big old black dog, like 55 pounds. Um, uh, oh, some bitch had teeth like that. I mean, he was He was a bad dog, man. That was a bad boy right there. I got to see him up close. Lonzo handled him, and that was that was my favorite. All you gotta do is holler at me. We can set it up. Oh, you want my email? No, I never branded any of them. No. Now I did used to mark the paw on them. I'd put like a little mark on their paw when they were first born, so I knew they were my dogs. And but I never branded them. But I quit doing that. Mm-mm. Nah, never heard of them. What do you want? You need to go outside? Huh? You need to go outside? Hmm? Well, hmm? Need to go to the bathroom? Give me a minute here. Hang on a second. Hang on. Punky's ready for us. Well, I sure do appreciate it, TJW. How do you stop a dog from eating his own poop? Man, that's always tough. Well, you keep it cleaned up. That's one way. Um, some people say add garlic to the food and all that, but a lot of times, you got to keep up with that. You got to do that all the time. And does it really work? Well, you could try it. Um, there's some products on the market that you can add to their diet to help with that problem. Have you Googled it? Oh, sure, man. I was his corner man for one of his matches, and for I think it was his third or fourth. I was his corner man. I seen Tyrone go. Man, yeah, that was Bulldog right there, baby. That was one of the greatest of all time to look through a collar. So, well, of course, Maurice Carver. I looked up to Maurice Carver, Tony, and he was long dead when I got in the dogs. He'd been dead for 7 or 8 years when I got in the dogs. Always wished I could have got to meet Maurice Carver. Really, that's it, man. I got to meet everybody else and hang out with them. So there weren't any others. I'm good. I'm good, but I just wish I could have got to meet with Carver, you know. And of course, Tudor and guys, but I really like to have hung out with Carver and got some dogs from him. Yeah, Obakari is a trip, man. Tyrone was out of a dog. He was a son of Paladin. I'm trying to remember his name. Quincy. He was out of a son of Paladin named Quincy, and his mother was a Stompanato bitch. So he was Stompanato on the bottom and Paladin on top. Basically a Carver bred dog. uh, but see, while all y'all chasing that Eli, I'm going in a different direction. See, I'm heading this way. I'm getting ready to breed to this dog. See, all y'all chasing Eli, I'm going over here. I'm getting ready to breed to that dog right there. And I'm going to head in a different direction. I'm going to head on east instead of west. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to let Pucky out. He done left and went to the door. Let's see here. Fat Billy. I hear you. I hear you, Fat Billy. go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, all I look at when I look at that pedigree is Villy and forward. I don't even look behind those dogs. I don't even look behind them. I just look at the Villy dog forward. Just like I look when I look at my pedigrees, I look Bolero forward. I don't even really look at. Let me put it to you like this, man. I don't even really look at how the dog's bred. Like I've always said, it's not how they're bred, but who bred them and why. And Zanetti bred Villy to fire my guns, and we know why. And we got us a pup out of that. And then we took that pup and bred it to our stud dog. And then we took a male out of that and raised him up. He's 5 years old. Well, I don't know, just something different. What happened was French Bill, guy that lives in Paris, his name is French Bill. Okay. I gave him a pure dog off my yard. And then he went to see Zanetti, and he got that bitch from Zanetti out of Villy and Fire My Guns. And then he raised her up, and then he bred her to the male he got from me. And then he raised up that litter. And when they were 3 years old, he brought me one. And that's what I got. It's one of those dogs. And it's taken 10 years. It's been 10 years. I gave him that male 10 years ago. And 10 years later, I got a 3-year-old male. So, you know. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about it. Man, I'll tell you what. I gotta work on my diet. I actually been losing weight, but I haven't been eating right, man. I bought that grill, right? And so now everything I've been eating's been on the grill. And apparently I think everything that you eat on the grill's got to be meat. So I've been eating no breakfast because you can't really put bacon on the grill and, all that stuff. So I've just been eating like hamburgers and pork chops and steaks and um, I gotta cut that shit out. I got to figure out how to cook vegetables and other stuff on the grill. Yeah, that's what I got to do is start grilling peppers and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing is grilling. But I gotta start buying better food for me, man. I damn my stool's been pretty wicked, man. I've had to use the plunger a couple times here lately. I've been jacking up my toilet. Toilet's been getting clogged up. Yeah, some kebabs would be good. Grill some kebabs. Oh, it's a long story, Skywatcher. That's a long story. A little kid gave it to me. A friend of mine's son gave it to me. Oh, Yeah, that's what I need to do. I'm gonna go buy me a little tractor. Start growing a garden. Oh crap. All right. I gotta let the dog back in. Hang on. I left him out there in the rain. It's raining hard here. Oh, you all right? Got wet, didn't you? Welcome to this episode where we learn how to cook. We're going to grill out tonight. Yeah. Well, I'll definitely have news for you on where I'm going to start wrapping cabbage and the good Lord's spraying mine right now. You going to put a sprinkler system in? Oh, man. We're going to have something really good. Something real good. Real good. Hopefully the book order will come in. I had that book order in here. I was hoping to get it today. And well, again, see, this is one of these individual dogs where we, our group, we kind of talk about, you can damn them. You can go, oh, he was a cur, he was this, he was that, blah, 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 this and that. But look how he produced. And not only how he produced as a sire, but look how he produced, like how the daughters, especially his daughters, a lot of his daughters, man, if you look, he had a lot of daughters that produced really, really well. And sons, but definitely daughters of his were phenomenal producers. So, Snooty's one of those dogs that you have to embrace and realize that he's, he was Snooty. Big old lovable brown dog, white face, one blue eye. He had a walleye like Donald. He's a sweet, loving animal. A big dog, too, sitting on the chain, weighed way over 60 pounds. Way over. Big dog. I don't know if any of y'all ever got to see him, but he was huge. And just, man, he was so sweet. I mean, you'd almost want to jump on him and ride him around the yard. That's a pony joke, boys. That's a pony joke. Man, you cross my blood with a fucking schnauzer. Hell, my blood's so good, you can cross it with Red Boy. Ow! Bolero! I'm just kidding, Freeway. But you're right. It does cross good with it. I'm just joking around, man. Just joking around. Oh, they are just words of jest. Having fun. It's our inside joke, you know. She'd have whooped them all. Whooped them all, boys. That's such bullshit. But no, man, Snooty was a big old sweet dog, and he produced some teddy bears. I mean, he produced some of the most lovable dogs, man. I mean, that was a teddy bear bloodline right there. And I miss them dogs. I own the Zach dog that was directly out of Snooty and Carter Hall's champion Sugar. That was out of Snooty and I forgot the bitch's name, but she was right out of Hall's Kilroy. I think she was anyhow. It was a real tight Kilroy bitch. Bred to Snooty, produced Champion Sugar, and then Champion Sugar was bred back to Snooty, produced Zach. And I had that Zach dog from when he was about, I don't know, 5 years old till he died. I got him from Garner, and he had got him from Lewis Baird. So, he was a good dog. I like that old Zach dog. He was a good dog. Well, you go ahead and give that a try, Skywatcher. Let us know how that works out. Every time I do, I get tagged though, and they pull they block the video in North Korea, Iran, and parts of Liberia. They did, and they got that Ajax dog out of that stuff. They really didn't get a whole lot out of it until Ajax showed up. I don't know what they've got since, because that's right when I got in trouble. Roger passed away, and Roger LeBlanc passed away, and his wife, I knew her. She was a very nice lady, and I guess she ended up taking care of their dogs, and I don't know what happened to her. $50. Um, Here's the deal with Tudor, man. Um, I ain't gonna say who it was, but anyhow, I had these old magazines called Pit Craft magazines. I had a whole set of them, and it was a guy in Houston that printed them. And anyhow, in Pitcraft magazine, they were talking shit about Tudor and his blackjack dog back then, giving him a hard time. And Tudor always kind of got a hard time, man. Like when he was around and stuff, um, he got respect, but he also kind of got a hard time. And I mean, you know, it was kind of weird. Um, he he wasn't a happy camper. You could ask Al, what's his name's friend, Greg's friend, about Earl Tudor. I mean, here's a guy. You know, his own brother wanted him to be there at his bedside when he passed away, and he wouldn't go. I wish my brother had called me when he was dying. You know, my brother died of cancer, and he didn't want nobody to see him when he was like in the bed, all messed up. Anyhow, it's fucked up. You got pedigrees in it. What's the word? Not bad. What's other breeds have you had? Wouldn't mind keeping. Um, I haven't. When I was a kid, my parents had dogs, but I haven't ever had any other breeds of dog. Um, just American Pit Bull Terrier. Yeah, but if you just put that on the Henry dogs, you know, I don't know if it would have been that or the Henry dogs were just a secret between those guys. Like, here they are, but we don't talk about them. Like he didn't want no credit for them. I don't know. I don't know because he ran ads, right? He ran advertisements, and he could have advertised those dogs at stud, and he didn't advertise those dogs at stud. And they didn't take pictures of them. Where's the pictures of them? Where's the personal pride in owning those dogs? If where's his personal pride in owning them? You know how Tudor took pictures of all his dogs all the time? He kept photographs, a pretty good photographic record of his animals. The heaviest, you mean the biggest? I don't know, like 55 pounds. You you get over 55 pounds, man, there's something going on. Yeah, I do too. I mean, it was like when Carver got Black Widow and when Carver got a hold of Trey Hands Rascal. Because don't forget, Trey Hands Rascal stood on Carver's yard. We got the video. where it was shot in 1962 of Carver's Yard with Mayfield doing the voice overlay and Trahan's Rascal standing on Carver's Yard with Black Widow. You imagine breeding Trahan's Rascal to Carver's Black Widow? Imagine making that breeding. Now that's powerhouse breeding right there. Trahan's Rascal to Black Widow. That's one of those, smack your mama breedings, man. Eli, Chinaman. Um, this bitch I got out here in my yard, my Cuttier dog. Um, any typical Eli dog looks like Trahan's Rascal. I mean, Trahan's Rascal looked like a black sword, you know? Yeah, I think it makes a lot more sense. I mean, because, like, I'm not being shitty, but, well, certain people, man, they kind of picky about who gets their dogs and when they get them. Not everybody sells dogs. Some people make you do weird rituals and shit. I've heard stories. I've never actually been put through one myself. I've heard stories about it and shit. Y'all ever heard stories about that? Man, I wish I'd sprayed my house. I got that green shit on the side of my house, man. I meant to spray it. Take that Tide and mix it with some bleach. Spray it. Man, knock that shit right off. Makes that bleach stick to the house like glue when it rains like this. Pull that stuff right off. You don't even have to scrub it. Eh, it don't really matter. Most of the stuff bred down off of Shavos, right? Most of that stuff was bred by Gene Thurman. And that Cowboy Shavo piggy breeding. Yeah, it didn't matter. I didn't care. You know, I mean, yeah, those were his dogs. They were his dogs. They were his personal bloodline of dogs. It would be like, that was like his own personal strain of dogs. You know, kind of like what I got now. But it's stuff that his family had long ago. They had them dogs when they were in Kentucky. When he was a kid, they had these black dogs. And they called them Henry dogs. Well, who was the most famous tutor of them all? You know, who's the most famous tutor of them all? Y'all know who's the most famous tutor of them all? I mean, since we're unwinding the mystery of the Henry dogs, no. The most famous tutor of them all was Henry VIII. Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. No, Henry VIII, man. No, Henry VIII's more famous than Queen Elizabeth. Henry VIII. Yeah, Henry VIII, man. Henry VIII. So the Tudors named their bloodline the Henry line. You know, so anyhow, I think that's where they got the name from. What do you think? I say they probably had a dog named Henry. I'd say they probably had a dog named Henry, and that's what they started with. And that stuff come down off a dog named Henry that was named after Henry VIII. Man, Bolero didn't never quit. That's a lie. Bolero never quit no roll. We rolled her that day, and I stopped the roll. Told them boys they wanted to do it for some money, I'd keep on going. And you know that's what happened. Y'all just want to be haters. And if you're going to come in here and lie now, I'm going to kick you out. So either tell the truth, take that shit back, because that's a fucking lie. You're going to tell me Bolero quit, won 4 matches, beat all them great dog men, and my bitch quit in a roll. Come on, man. Fucking troll. No, I'm not lying. You're lying. Dude, that is such bullshit. So you're telling me she quit in a roll, and then she beat Miss Homer, and then beat Super Nats a little bit. That's the story, because I mean I've heard it before. You know, she quit in a roll after the show down there at the Southeastern Pitbull show. She quit in a roll down there, and then after that she beat champion Miss Homer and beat Super Nats a little bit. That's the story, right? Come on, man. Give me a break. Man, we rolled her down there that day. It was hot. She'd been at the dog show all day, and she didn't look good. You know, I stopped the roll. Whatever, man. I mean, you know what? If that's what you believe, I let you believe that. You know, if you boys down there want to believe that she quit in a roll, believe that my dog quit in a roll. Blaireau! Man, my cur dog was out there whooping shit. My cur dog is one of the most sought after bloodlines in the world. My cur bitch, my little cur dog, is one of the most sought after bloodlines in the world. What's you doing, Ali Karma? Put up one of your pedigrees, Ali Karma. Let me see what you feeding, man. You know? What you feeding, brother? I mean, I don't care if you think my dog quit, and okay, let's just say she did quit. All right, she quit that day. That goes along with everything we've been talking about. Okay? Okay, so she quit that day. Then she went and beat Miss Homer. And then she went and beat Supernats a little bit. And then she went on to produce her dogs. Is anybody in here like Bolero less? Do you like her less? Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we know why you got your little story. Man, let me tell you something. Bolero would have mopped that Queen of Hearts dog up. Like, woo! Bolero would have eat her. She'd have eat that bitch at 32 pounds. But do you know what you get for that comment? Do you know what now? You know what you get for that comment? That's right. You know what you get for that comment? You get a special prize for that comment. Oh yeah, it's clown time, baby. Clown time, clown time, clown time, clown time, clown time. Clown, clown. Hey, hey, he's nothing but a fucking clown. He's a motherfucking clown. He's a clown, he's a clown, he's a clown. No, no. The deal was, yeah, man. Look, the deal was we took her to a ADBA show in southeastern North Carolina, and we rolled her that day, and it was hot, and she didn't look good. Yeah, oh, I don't care. And she didn't look good, and I picked her up, you know? And if people want to say she quit, she quit, you know? I don't give a fuck. You know, she didn't quit. She didn't look good, you know? But she didn't quit. Hey, have y'all ever heard me say Bolero was a game dog? Has anybody in this room ever heard me talk about Bolero and gameness? Have I ever talked about her being a game dog? Can you ever remember one time me talking about her and gameness? I don't know if that bitch was game. Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't know if that bitch was game. I never game tested her. I never pushed that dog. Yeah. I never pushed. Why would I? Man, let me tell you something. I was a beginner. Okay. Man, let me tell you something. You couldn't stop that two eyes dog. That two-eyed dog. And she may have well been a game dog, you know. But her parents, let me tell you something about her mom and daddy. Her mom and daddy, you know how when you first get in the dogs and you do everything wrong, you make every mistake you can make, and you ruin a bunch of dogs? Well, her mom and daddy went through that shit with me, and I couldn't stop them. And you won't hear no stories about Stomper or Runt curring out. You won't hear no stories about Bolero curring out from any real dog men, because that bitch won 4 against the best competition that ever walked this planet. And, you know, that boy ain't even been in the room with them kind of people. Uh, that's all serious shit right there, man. That's serious stuff. I liked it. I wasn't gonna boot him until he said Queen of Hearts. I wasn't gonna boot him. You know? When he said Queen of Hearts, I was like, oh man, now I got to boot your ass. And only because it's the rule, you know? No other reason. Just because it's the rule. But hey, you can tell that shit's wearing on some people. They're like, oh, that motherfucker. Oh, that motherfucker. I'll bet you we picked up some subscribers. I don't know where my phone is. Somewhere around here. Ah, here it is. Man, it's raining like a motherfucker. Well, he was done talking. He was done talking. Let's see. Rules are rules. Rules are rules, motherfucker. Time to go. Oh shit. We at 962, man. We're only 38 away. We're getting ready to hit. I swear, man. Bolero! Bolero! 962. That's what I'm talking about. Well, my point is this, man. And I keep trying to tell y'all. You gotta love what you got. You know? Quit looking at the end of the rainbow. Because at the end of the rainbow, there ain't shit there. But the end of the rainbow. That's all that's there. There ain't nothing there, man. You know, you got to stick with what you got, and love on them dogs, man, and tend to what you got, man. I'm telling you, take that best female you got. He was an average dog, but you know, I still don't think he got bred to the right bitches. If they had bred that buck dog to some Eli Zebo dogs, I really think he'd have produced. I just don't think Buck got bred to the right females. Morgan too. Not familiar with Morgan too. Buck was an average dog, but man, let me tell you something about Buck. Buck was one of them dogs that was just good at everything. He was like one of my, you know, he had a weird style, so you know you could kind of maybe like say maybe a little something about that, but he just yeah, he produced, but he could have produced way more. He could have produced way more than he did. I still just think that dog wasn't bred to the right bitches. Oh yeah, man, you know it. Oh, if you talk about the Queen of Hearts in here, we boot you. If you say Queen of Hearts, anything about Queen of Hearts, we boot you. You can't talk about her. We don't want to hear about it. It's a bullshit conversation. It's just a bullshit conversation. I'm not even going to get into it, but nobody wants to hear about that shit. It's like me talking about Bolero all the time. It's the same thing. I mean, would you like me to sit here and talk about Bolero all the time? I mean, you know, it's ridiculous. Who the fuck cares? Tell the story one time and then listen to the tape. Uh, I beat that Vaughn's tank. That's a game dog. But I whoop that dog. I whoop that dog in 22 minutes. Did you know that, Gargola? Well, at least you doubling up. Talking about doubled up on Grand Champion Bo? Is the bitch doubled up on Bo? On my dog Bo? Oh, we like the porn stars. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I seen that 357 dog go. I seen one of his matches over there, whatever one it was at Gaston's house. I seen that one. He was a good dog. Wasn't nothing wrong with 357. He was a good dog. Kim Kardashian, um, Ariana Grande. Oh man. Um, Carver's Black Shine. Um, 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 let's see here. If I could cheat and look at pedigrees online, I could find you a couple. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, we used to go down there and thump on them guys on a regular basis. I don't know what they had the best of. Well, rumors usually can stick around because they hold water. Oh, you missed me booting out the clown, man. Did you see the clown boot? Don't skip over that. You got to watch that. I had to boot a clown. I got to knock the clown down. I don't even know where it went. Went down into a canyon. Oh, there he is. Oh, the old clown got knocked all the way upside down. Ass watchers. Yeah, I remember ass watchers. My dog Cuttier, that female in his pedigree, Black Street Hooker. That's a series, Black Street Hooker series. Bang Bus, yeah, yeah. That's amateur stuff. Evil Angel, all that Evil Angel stuff. Did y'all see where Amazon bought MGM Studios this week for like $8 billion? Bang buzz. No, I never saw Mayday go. I could have seen him go, but I didn't. I didn't go to the show. Ain't no reason to lie, man. No, no. I'd like to. I don't. I never had a breeding stand. No, wait a minute. Yeah, I did. Somebody gave me one. I've had a breeding stand before, but I I never put a chick in one. Everything around here fucks freestyle. You see my lizards, even my lizards fuck freestyle. No, no, man. I never put no chick in no breeding stand. I never got into kinky sex, man. I beat a couple dogs right off a buck, man. I beat one out of buck, bred to Yella's sister, 4-time winner named Champion Gook. I beat her, and I beat the very first dog ever matched off a buck. I forgot who the mama was. Oh yeah, you know it. Fucking aliens. That's all right. We got their money. Man, it's getting a little slow. How about an auction? How about an auction? Y'all want to do an auction? Or how about a volume 6? Oh, this is the one with the cover torn on it. That's what this one was. Uh-huh. Take it easy, John. Oh yeah, I need to probably hang on to that. Take it easy, John. The best family of honey bunch dogs. Ah, shit, man. I couldn't tell you today. I got no idea. Y'all want to do an auction? Well, now, you know, having old magazines. Old magazines are always fun, right? I mean, that's the best part, having old magazines. Now, this book here, this is all the game dog times. See this book right here? This is all, it's a big book. It's one of them big phone books. It's like 680 pages, right? And like, first page of it is, a second here. You see it, it's got the Victor A. Card interview in it, and big old story, man. It's pretty cool. But this is man, it's loaded. I mean, it's just 686 pages of Bulldog magazines. So it's got all the ads, it's got all the stories, it's got all the match reports um, from 1999 to 2001, and it's loaded with all my stuff in it. You know, this has got So Evil in it. This has got Huckleberry in it. This has got Chi-Chi's in this. This has got all kinds of cool stuff in it, man. This book is loaded. This has got that Galty dog from Dogman 2000. He wins his championship in here. Um, this is a good book right here. It's a real good book. So, there's one problem with this book. The cover of it's been torn off and then taped back on. So it's got like tape all the way down the spine of it. So if you win this book, it's got tape all the way down the spine right here. It's got tape right here all the way down the spine. So if you win it, just remember it's damaged. The cover's been torn off of it and then taped back on it. But you can't tell it when you use the book and stuff. You can't tell. I mean, it doesn't hurt the binding. It doesn't bother the book. It doesn't affect the book at all. It just got damaged when it was being shipped. So, but it's a really, really nice book. Yeah, man, it's a killer book. So, start it out, Jimmy Mack. You the man. And I throw in with it just picture of Howard Teal. That's a picture of Howard Teal walking the professor's Gina. That's a Howard Teal walking Gina. And that's a good picture. You can see him real clear at that. Oh, you already got this one? Well, hell, if y'all don't want to bid on that thing, let me find you something more interesting. I'll tell you what I got. But now I ain't giving this away. I got which one on the green book? We going 50 on the green book? All right, we'll go 50 on the green book and we'll run it till 11:45. 50 on the green book. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. 50. 50 the man said. 50. That's a very good bid. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. So, what's going on, Live Life? What's happening? Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones, man, because it just covers so much. Because it was the last 2 years in the magazine, and I got a American Game Dog Times Volume 6. This covers all the Game Dog Times magazines from 1999 to 2001. It's 660 something pages long. Sucker's a phone book, man. Just loaded with good stuff. It's full of pictures, full of pedigrees, full of everything. And Comes with a picture of Howard Teal. Oh, 50 on what I was about to pull out. Ah, ah, ah. What do I do with that? I don't even know where it's at. 50 on what I was about to pull out. Hold on. No, hang on. Let's finish this one up. Let's finish this up, Jimmy Mack. Let's finish this book up because I done described it and done everything. I'd rather just stick with this. I'm running this shit. So 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. Sounds good, yeah, man. We run this till 11:45. So, matter of fact, let me tell you something about this book right here. I'll read y'all some of the stuff in here. So, the first story. Now, I've read y'all some of this before. This is the story Scotty Nelson wrote, where he wrote about each person in the famous picture that was taken in Columbia, Tennessee. Was it Columbia, Tennessee? Let's see here. No, Mississippi in 1966. That picture with Carver, Leo Kennard, all those guys in the picture. And so he did an essay for the magazine on each person and told a little story about them. And I think we already read. I think we read Leo Kennard, and all right, y'all ready to hear? Y'all ready to hear what he wrote about Floyd Boudreaux? Next in the front row is Floyd Boyd Boudreaux. I didn't know that was his middle name. Did y'all know that was his middle name, Boyd? Floyd Boyd Boudreaux, who I call the Cajun Pope. The reason for this is that all the popes since St. Peter have been spreading bullshit around and dictating policy of all sorts of things, such as birth control, marriages, world policy, and everything else unimaginable to many millions of people throughout the world, although not one of them has had a normal relationship with a person of the opposite sex, a marriage, or children. And Floyd has spread the same kind of bullshit when he called Maurice Carver a liar in his interview and ridiculed him. All said and done, I guess it is okay if one like Boudreaux, who has a little over 4 years my senior, tells a tall dog tale or two, and if he really wants to believe it, it's okay too. In 40 more years, it won't make any difference anyway. All said and done, he has made a major mark in dogology. A lot of other people have hung a few papers on dogs, peddled a few known curs, so it will continue in the future throughout the world. Good luck to Floyd, though will continue in the future throughout the world. Good luck to Floyd, though may we celebrate our 100th birthdays together. Floyd refereed my last match over 25 years ago. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff, man. This book's just loaded with that stuff, man. What's up, David? How you doing, buddy? Show news, man. That's what I like. I like show news. Tex-Mex champion Bruto, 3-time winner versus Morphin's Konkin, 1-time winner, males at 43. Referee Bellone. Tex-Mex champion Bruto, a 3-time winner, heavy Bullison bloodline from J. Diaz. Bloodline conditioned and handled by Tex-Mex. Morphin's Konkin is a 1-time winner from Fontenot's Booger Eli Cross. Both dogs in weight and are released. And Bruto is a barnstormer, going ahead in the chest and legs of Konkin for over 30 minutes. Then Konkin scratch at 45. Morphin's Konkin is picked up at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Winner, champion Bruto. Enrique Morphin, man, against Tex-Mex. I just like flipped it open. It's the shizzle, bro. It's the shizzle. What do you say, Michael? Yeah, man. That Tex-Mex group out of Mexico, man. I mean, out of Spain. They're tough. Them guys are tough. What do you say, Jeremy? Just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. Oh, you can't see his pedigree? Hang on a second. Let me see if I still got it. And try this one. If you can't see that one, something wrong with your browser. It's showing up on this end. Yeah, it's pissing some people off too, man. We had a mean troll come through here called Bolero occur earlier tonight. I was like, damn. You can't even roll your dog in public without damn somebody. And I think maybe I've had maybe 2 public rolls ever in my life. These fuckers, man. They just want to talk. Fucking momos, liars. You know, makes me mad. I don't like it. I hate it when people lie, man. I don't like it. Don't be lying. Don't be lying. Tell the truth. I'm gonna tell you what. This chair is comfortable. Yeah, like in front of a bunch of people and shit. You know, like like where you out there in front of like a whole bunch of people. Like you don't know the people you're rolling your dog in front of. I can say I've only done that a couple times. I mean, most of the time when I used to roll dogs, I rolled them by myself. There wasn't nobody there. It was just me by myself. That's why you don't ever hear any stories about my dogs being rolled, because there weren't any. You know? Yeah, like when everybody gets together and they roll their dogs. Are you guys old enough to remember that? That's what we used to do back in the 1900s. Everybody'd all get together. There'd be like 10, 15 guys, and But now back then we'd know everybody. You never used to do that. Have a roll-a-thon. Each guy bring about 4 or 5 dogs with him. You'd be out there all day messing with your bulldogs, busting them up. Man, we used to do that back in the 1900s. We'd get together at somebody's house, and didn't nobody say nothing to us back then, man. I mean, it was just nobody even cared. I couldn't believe it. You know. Yeah, man, that's what we used to do back in the 1900s. Oh, they'd actually have them with strangers back then. They'd have them with people that were there that you didn't even know. You didn't even know who they were. You didn't even know who they were, man. They were just there with the other people, you know? You're like, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Just be a crowd of folks there, man. Like I said, I only did that a couple times, man. I never did. Woo, fuck that. Mhm. You go to things like that. Yeah, you go to things like that. You end up with people like that troll that came in here. Apparently, there were some trolls there. Well, I mean, that's one of them. I mean, he was asking about an Eli dog, and if you want to breed to an Eli dog, that's the heaviest Eli dog. Well, I got one more. I got one more. Hang on a second. Now, this dog's not mine. He's a friend of mine's, but you can breed to him. Oh, yeah, man. Under a bridge. No, man. I mean, it's a true story. I mean, it's a known story. Everybody knows about it. I put her down for like about 5 minutes and just stopped it. I was like, whoa, whoa. She was sucking wind like right away. What's going on, D-Lo? What's up, Paris? Hey, we got a book up for auction, volume 6 of the Game Dog Times series. One of the phone books. Got it up for auction. The cover's torn on it. It's one of those ones that got messed up shipping, and the cover's torn on it, and it's been taped back on. The cover's torn right here, and the cover's been taped back on, but that's all that's wrong with it. It just got damaged when it was being shipped. And got the book and a picture with Howard Teal. Got a Howard Teal picture. Oh, Howard Teal. And big old book, man. Big monster book. Big monster book. And the bid is $60, $60, $60, $60, $60, $60, $60, $60. 60, 60. The bid is $60. And that includes shipping and all that crap too. So, make sure you give me a correct address. I had a problem here recently with a guy. I sent him his stuff and the address wasn't right, and I refunded him his stuff. And I got it back in the mail. It came back like a month later. But make sure you give me the correct address with the correct name and all that good stuff so that you get your stuff in the mail. I didn't know the Sonny Boy dog. Did not know the Sonny Boy dog. And tell you what I do too. I'll throw in a John. Do you have a copy of my new book? John, you got a copy of my new book, Fat Bill by Fat Bill? Yes or no? It's a good book. Lots to read. Fun read. Good time. I'm going to include a copy of my book. I'll include a copy of my book with it. We got 2 minutes to go, boys. You get the phone book and a copy of my book. Now, I'm not going to put a USB stick with it. Just throw the book in there with it. And I'm going to include a copy of my book and with that book. So you get the 2 books together for one bid. I got a $70 bid from Jimmy Mack. $70 bid from Jimmy Mack. We got 1 minute to go. 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 $75. $75. $75. $75. $75. $75. $75. $75. $75. Yeah, this. John Wilkins in with 100. Now, John, this book's damaged. This isn't in with my order. This book is damaged, and the order still isn't here. This is just a damaged book. It was out of my personal stash. The cover on it's damaged. No, we almost did her with what's that Pineapple Kids champion? What's the one that the Pineapple Kid had? Champion. No, I think Kate Sasha was the wrong weight, wasn't it? All righty, 135 going once, 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 135 going twice, 135 going twice, 135 going 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 150. 150 from James Deese. Already got 150 from James Deese. 150 going once, 150 going once, 150 going once, 150 going twice, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, 170, 170, 170. Yeah, that's the one. That's who I almost went into. 170, 170, 170. 170 going once, 170 going once, 170 going once, 170 going once, 170 going twice, 170 going twice, 170 going twice. Take my traditional sip of my drink. I'm getting ready to sell it. $170 going twice. Oh, 175, 175, 175, 185. Remember now, the cover's torn on this book. This book's got a torn cover with the spine taped on it. $185, $185, $185, $185, $185. $185 going once. $185 going once. $185 going once. $185 going twice. $185 going twice. $185 going twice. $185. $185. I'm going to sell it. I'm selling it. It's sold. It's sold. It's sold. I don't care what you put up. You can put up $250. It don't matter. Don't put nothing up. It don't matter. James wins. It's over. James wins. James definitely deserves it. I'm going to put a jump drive with that. I told him it wasn't going to have a jump drive, but I'm going to let me get a jump drive out. I'll make him a jump drive to go with that, and a bow picture, and the other picture, and the Howard Teal picture. My man. My man. My man. Woo! Good job. Good job. Old Pucky come in here to, hey, Pucky. Pucky come in here. Look at that. Put the Pucky cam down. Pucky cam. Pucky even come in to congratulate you. Yay. Good job. Good job. Look at that. Yeah. I don't have any treats, buddy. Don't have no treats. Yeah, man. I'm gonna put one of these Grand Champion bow pictures in there too, and I'll burn the jump drive for you with all the good stuff on it, and I'll fix it up real nice, and take care of you. I appreciate it, James. No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, woo, that was a good one there. That was a good one. I didn't think it was going to bring that much with the cover being like that, but it's a killer book, man. You know, it's a killer book. You know, if you need my Cash App or my email, or if you want to mail me a check or however you want to do it, you just let me know, and we take care of it. No, it ain't no rush. Picked up scratching, man, was coming hard. Was coming hard. That was like a three-way there. Never really got into a two-way. It was three of them coming. There was like three people coming at one time. It was like three people at one time. You know. I will. I got your pile right there, and I will take good care of you. Cool. Hey, James, you got a copy of $100 Key? You got a copy of that on DVD? You got one of those? Yeah. That movie, The $100 Keep. You got that on video? Yeah, the old one. I'm gonna send you one of those too, man. You guys went out in that deep water, and I'm gonna send you one of those also on DVD. I'm gonna put one in your pile right now, and get you one of those too, man. Get you fixed up, man, with a nice little, like my man said, Turkey Cock Mountain care package, and get you fixed up. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thank you. I appreciate all y'all's participation, man. Okay, now. All right, Jimmy Mack, you ready? You ready, Jimmy Mack? You want to do this one? It's American Warrior, is what it is. It's original American Warrior from The oldest, well, I had some really old shit. And like I said, I loaned it to somebody, and they never returned that shit to me. I had some stuff from the 1919, 1920s. Um, but the oldest I got in my possession now, I guess, would be some of my. I've got a couple police gazettes that are old, like from the 30s. And I don't even know where they're at. They're in a box somewhere. No, you know it. And I'll tell you what, man, you can get a dog right on $100 keep. I mean, especially if you're just trying to figure a dog out and figure a dog's weight out. Um, it's you want to get you one, John? What a hundred? You want $100 keep, John? Hang on. I see. I got some more sleeves. Yeah, I got some. Get my pen out here. Hang on 1 second. Oh yeah, I have to find those things. I got two of them. I know I got two. Yeah, I'll have to find those, man. They're in one of my. I've got these gray cases. My pill supply dried up on me. The guy that was doing my pills for me, it dried up on me. That was making them for me. And they quit supplying them to me because I was getting them there at the end. I was getting them in bags, like in a box in bags, and I was having to package them myself. Did I respond? Oh yeah, I know, man. They're pretty sweet. I think I bought them off of eBay. You know, I bought the things off of eBay. I mean, they're all on eBay. No, when did you send them to me? Oh yeah, man. They had all my stuff in them. They had all, like all the shit that I have to go when I'm working the dog and I have to go get all my stuff. You have to. Well, now I just treasure hunt on the internet. But before I used to have to treasure hunt, like go out to all these stores in Greensboro and buy all this stuff, and we had it all packed in that pill. And iron and vitamin C. It had my trace minerals in it. Um, it had all the tough shit that I needed to give my dogs on a daily basis. It had really high quality multivitamin in it. It was just custom made. I really miss it. So it was a good product. It was a good product. Hey, I hear you. My damn connection's trying to get on. There we go. Well, well, I'll tell you what, guys. It's midnight. I've been on for 3 hours, so I think I'm going to call it quits. So I'm. Damn. That was harsh. But I had a good time tonight. It was a good chat, and you you guys you behave yourselves. Be good to your dogs. Love on them, and like I said, man, I keep preaching, man. You know, you got the recipe right there in your backyard. And God bless y'all, and we'll see you next time.